My mother started crying loudly.
Please take him, he's always been troubled.
Daniel stood behind them, silent, eyes down, playing the victim. I looked at him, waiting for him to speak, waiting for him to say the truth. He didn't. The police handcuffed me. The metal was cold. The rain mixed with my tears. You have the right to remain silent. Daniel watched as they pushed me into the car. That was the last time I saw my parents look at me. The trial was fast. My parents testified against me. Daniel cried on the stand and said he was scared of me. The lawyer was bad. The evidence was twisted. I was poor. Daniel was loved. I was sentenced. Prison swallowed me whole. The first night inside, an inmate laughed when he heard my story. Child killer, huh? Twins too? Damn. They gave me a nickname. Baby Crusher. In the yard, they circled me. Hey, talentless twin, teach us how to drive. I was born second, 30 seconds after my twin brother, Daniel. My mother liked to say those 30 seconds explained everything about our lives. Daniel came out crying loud, fists tight, like he already knew how to fight the world. I came out quiet, blinking, trying to understand where I was. From that moment on, my parents decided what we were. Daniel was the talented one. I was the other one. That is how my father introduced us to people. This is Daniel, my pride, and this is his brother. No name, just his brother. Daniel could draw before he could read. He could play piano by ear. Teachers loved him. Neighbors praised him. My parents clapped for him like he was a miracle. When Daniel got an A, my mother baked a cake. When I got an A, she asked why it wasn't an A+. When Daniel broke a window playing football, my father laughed. Boys will be boys. When I broke a plate washing dishes, my father's face hardened. Careless, just like always. My parents did not love Daniel more for no reason. They had reasons. Wrong reasons, but reasons they believed in with their whole hearts. Daniel was smart. Not just book smart, but the kind of smart adults like. He spoke well. He answered fast. Teachers smiled when he talked. When he was 6, he could already read books meant for older kids. When he was 8, he won a school quiz competition. He came home holding a small trophy and an envelope with prize money inside. My father lifted Daniel in the air like he had won the lottery. This boy will take care of us one day. That money was not much, but to my parents, it meant everything. They framed the certificate and hung it in the living room. They told every visitor the same story.
Daniel brought money home with his brain.
From that day, Daniel was no longer just a child. He was an investment. Daniel was also good at sports. He ran fast. He scored goals. Coaches praised him. Once he won a local football competition. The prize was bigger this time. Real money. My parents used it to pay bills. After that, they looked at Daniel like he was already a grown man. I was different. I was quiet. I thought before I spoke. I learned slowly, but deeply. I did not shine. I did not win trophies. I did not bring home envelopes. When teachers talked about me, they used words like calm and reserved. My parents heard useless.
Why are you always slow?
Your brother is younger and already ahead of you. I tried harder. I studied longer. But effort never impressed them. Only results did. Daniel made noise. I made sense. They preferred noise. When I was 10, I told my mother I wanted to be a writer one day. She laughed, not cruelly, but enough.
Writing does not feed a family.
When Daniel said he wanted to be an artist, my father nodded seriously. Talent always finds money. That was when she said it. Calm, certain, like it was a fact of life. Daniel was allowed to stay out late because great minds need freedom. I had a curfew because trouble comes from silence. If Daniel failed a test, my parents blamed the teacher. They don't understand gifted kids. If I failed one, they blamed me.
You're not trying hard enough.
If Daniel broke a rule, it was called pressure. If I broke a rule, it was called disrespect. Daniel learned early that rules bent for him. I learned early that rules were weapons. And by the time we were grown, Daniel did not just expect the world to forgive him. He expected us to sacrifice everything for him, even the truth. At birthdays, Daniel got gifts that made noise and shined. I got socks. When relatives came, Daniel sat at the center of the room. I sat near the wall, smiling, so no one would ask questions. Once, when we were 12, I asked my mother why she loved Daniel more. She didn't deny it.
Daniel needs us more. He is special. You're strong. You'll manage.
That sentence followed me into every dark place of my life. As teenagers, the gap grew wider. The night everything broke was raining hard. Daniel had just finished an art show at school. My parents praised him the whole drive home.
Did you see how people clapped?
My son will be famous. I sat in the back seat, quiet as usual. Daniel was driving. He liked driving fast. He liked feeling in control. The road was dark. Water covered the ground. I told him to slow down. "Daniel, please, it's slippery." He laughed. "Relax. I've got talent for everything." Then it happened. A small shape ran across the road. A child. A boy with a red jacket. Daniel swerved too late. The sound was not loud. It was dull, like hitting a heavy bag. The car stopped. My heart stopped too. Daniel's hand shook. He stared ahead, breathing fast. "No, no, no!" My mother screamed. My father opened the door and ran into the rain. I followed. The child lay still. His eyes were open. Rain washed over his face. He wasn't breathing. I fell to my knees. "We need to call for help." Daniel grabbed my arm. "You can't let them take me." The sirens came before we could think more. Blue and red lights cut through the rain. Police cars stopped. Officers stepped out. My father walked straight to them. He didn't hesitate. He pointed at me. He was driving. My world tilted. "What? No! Daniel was..." My mother started crying loudly.
Please take him. He's always been troubled.
Daniel stood behind them, silent, eyes down, playing the victim. I looked at him, waiting for him to speak, waiting for him to say the truth. He didn't. The police handcuffed me. The metal was cold. The rain mixed with my tears. "You have the right to remain silent." Daniel watched as they pushed me into the car. That was the last time I saw my parents look at me. The trial was fast. My parents testified against me. Daniel cried on the stand and said he was scared of me. The lawyer was bad. The evidence was twisted. I was poor. Daniel was loved. I was sentenced. Prison swallowed me whole. The first night inside, an inmate laughed when he heard my story. "Child killer, huh? Twins too? Damn." They gave me a nickname. Baby Crusher. In the yard, they circled me. "Hey, talentless twin, teach us how to drive." They pushed me, took my food, made me clean toilets with my bare hands. Once, during count, someone whispered behind me, "Your parents hate you, even your own blood." That one hurt the most. At night, I dreamed of the red jacket. Outside, something else was happening. The child Daniel killed had a name. His name was Lucas. And Lucas did not rest. The first time Lucas showed himself, Daniel was alone in his room. He was painting, trying to forget. A small, wet footprint appeared on the floor. Then another. Daniel froze. A child's voice laughed softly. "You drive funny," Daniel screamed and dropped his brush. From that moment on, no matter what he tried to draw, every painting showed the same thing. A dead boy on the road and a car frozen in the rain, and Lucas would change it every time. Lights flickered. The smell of rain filled the room. Lucas stood there, pale, smiling. Daniel ran. The second time, my parents felt it. My mother was cooking. The radio turned on by itself. A child's song played, loud, over and over.
Daniel, turn that off.
No one answered. The kitchen light swung. Water started dripping from the ceiling like rain. Small handprints appeared on the walls. My father slipped and fell. He looked up and saw a boy sitting on the table, swinging his legs. "You lied. The funny part?" Lucas liked jokes. He hid my father's keys every morning. He changed TV channels to cartoons during serious news. He flushed toilets while my mother prayed. But at night, he whispered, "Tell them." Daniel stopped sleeping. My parents stopped eating. In prison, things got worse for me. One day, an inmate poured juice on my bed. "Oops, accident, like yours." Another time, during lunch. Don't sit here. Kids aren't safe around you. I learned to stay quiet, to survive. Then one night, I felt something different. A calm. A voice, soft, near my ear. Hold on. I didn't see him, but I knew. The haunting became public. Neighbors saw things. Videos leaked. My parents' house became famous. Daniel went on TV, crying. We're being attacked by something evil. Lucas appeared behind him on live TV and waved. The broadcast cut. People laughed at first. Then they listened. My mother cracked. One night, she ran into the street screaming.
I lied.
Police came. Daniel tried to stop her. Mom, stop! Lucas pushed him. Not hard, just enough. Daniel fell. The truth came out. Confession. Evidence. Witnesses. I was released. Walking out of prison felt unreal. The sky looked too big. A reporter asked me how I felt. Free and tired. My parents and Daniel were arrested. The judge did not smile this time. I visited them once. Just once. They cried.
We did what we thought was best.
I stood up. You always did. I cut ties. I later heard even in prison, Lucas Ghost will often change my parents' channel to cartoon and will haunt them in their dreams, making them restless and scared to sleep. I started writing. Words poured out of me. Pain turned into pages. The book was called The Other Twin. It became a bestseller. Daniel tried to write too. Prison didn't give him applause. Lucas visited me once, in a dream. He smiled, thank you. Then he was gone. Now I live quietly. I sign books. I sleep well. Sometimes people ask if I forgive my parents. I laugh. I already did something better. I lived. And if you liked this story, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Because unlike my parents, I actually appreciate the support.